How's it going, everybody? Salut tout le monde. Yo, bonjour, bonsoir. Greetings to everybody. And tonight, guys, we are back on Dominican Republic versus Haitians. Because we talk about this subject and it's such a prominent subject in Haiti, I do have people who I talk to all the time who has shared different stories with me. And of course, it's always an opportunity to bring certain things to light. So as you guys come in, please share this upload. Please share this live with others. Interact tonight and please share it. And I hope everyone's been having a good week. A few things been happening in Haiti, guys. We have a guest also tonight that's coming on with us. And I want you guys to know that I hardly ever allow anyone to come on the show without showing their face. And that's because if I don't know them ahead of time or have not spoke to them ahead of time, I'm always leery. But this young man, guys, he has my permission to not show his face because living in the Dominican Republic, maybe he doesn't feel so safe and wants to come on the show and bring certain things to light. And out of respect, guys, yes, he is a real person. I have been backstage with him and have seen his face and everything. So I want to begin the show with, I want to thank you all so much for 17K. We're on the path, and it's because of you guys that this show and this channel continues to grow. As we begin the show, for those that are watching during the live and those who will be watching after the live, I want to encourage you guys. I know that times are hard everywhere, but I want to ask that you please do not forget to support Life in Haiti. We have 17K. For those that are watching, we do a lot of charity work, and we are now legal in Haiti, guys. And I cannot continue the work without you guys' support. Nothing is too big, guys. So tonight I challenge you. If it's just $2, if I have 20 people watching, we raise $40 so that even if it's a food drive, guys, for Thanksgiving, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but there are hard times everywhere in our country. And I just want to keep that on the forefront with this channel, guys. And if you guys would like to donate and you want that tax write-off, you want proof you are a supporter of Life in Haiti, we got you covered and are able to do that. So I just want to remind you guys, please share. You can also look at in the description for the GoFundMe link for the GoFundMe to feed the kids. And I'll share the Cash App if you guys would like to donate via Cash App. So let's get the show started, guys. How is life for Dominicans, for Haitians living in the DR? We get different stories, guys. And believe me, so I'm not searching and asking. I know somebody already here stepping on my toes from the beginning of the show, saying that I went on vacation in the Dominican Republic. I will clarify something, guys. Some of my peoples that follow me have invited me to places, right? And it's always a pleasure to travel. And as I've mentioned, I do not have a problem with Dominican Republic. Myself personally, I did not experience any form of racism, right? But I also know others have had a different experience. And yes, I have visited Dominican Republic and probably will visit again if I'm invited somewhere, okay? But I have not just personally up and said I'm going to the Dominican Republic, yada, 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 or wanting to vacation in the Dominican Republic. I encourage you guys, Cap Haitian is just as beautiful. You will have a good time in Cap Haitian too. There's the south of Haiti. Here, we're just promoting Haiti just as Dominican Republic promotes Dominican Republic. And I hope that that's okay too with you guys. I'm souhaite que ça va un problème parce que là, c'est Haïti nous représenter, pas vrai? Mais pas vle di nous pareil, aucun monde pas gen haïsab, nous aimer tout monde à tout cœur. Sans problème, right? En avance. So, je demande nous-mêmes qui a suivi moi à soir pour nous partager live là pendant nous à entrer. Partager live là et si vous pouvez peser like là, pas oublier pour bay like là. Rete dans show oui parce que pour commencement moi a venu avec guest là mais après guest là guys c'est pour nous ba un petit blague parce que pays ça trop, you know. I want you guys to wait after our guest too because I want to do a little joking with us because our country, man, I don't know, but I thank God he made me Haitian. Parce que I see again black, like Asian people we got things that's going on. No, we're special. Nous especial, and some of the stuff we laugh at is not even a joke, guys. Not a joke. But let's bring our guests onto the show, guys. Please share the live, partage live on. Hello, Jerry, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, Miss Maria? You doing?
I'm doing well. See, when we talk, it's Marie, but as soon as we get on the show, it's Miss Marie. Why do y'all do me like that? It's okay. Like,
I don't know.
how's it going? Well, introduce yourself a little bit, who you are. Just tell the people a little bit and where you're located to the show.
Well,
Tell people a little bit about you.
yeah, my name is Jerry. I live in the DR as we're speaking, but we know I'm Haitian.
La teoría de que pues pasó, ella se un amigo televidente supuestamente
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
I apologize. You may continue. That's my fault.
Okay. All right. So this. Yeah, my name is Jerry. Currently live in the DR, and I've been living here for quite some years, for over 5 years so far. Is that okay? I don't know. Is that all? Any questions?
I said, what's your nationality and what brought you to the Dominican Republic?
Yeah, I'm Haitian. I was born in Haiti, but I've been up here for over 5 years. And the reason why I'm up here is because of the situations in Haiti. It's been very chaotic over some period. I mean, not over years, but we're talking about decades of situations, political, chaotic, where they haven't done anything for the country. So that's the reason why you got a lot of Haitians are leaving Haiti to go somewhere else, mainly like DR, which DR is like our neighbor. So of course it's going to be more easier for majority of the Haitians to move to DR.
Let me ask, because I don't want this to be a bash DR show. Since you've been in the Dominican Republic, what have you been able to accomplish in the Dominican Republic? Because we want to know also, you can give the good, the bad, and the ugly so we can keep it real and not solely biased.
Yeah, I mean we can't not be biased, we just can't. But just to be technical with you, to be frank with you, being in the DR, I'm just not speaking for me. I'm just speaking generally speaking for just every Haitian that actually living in the DR. That all Haitians that actually has a permanent resident card, or maybe like a working permit, or maybe their citizenships. They able to work. But those that actually hold a permanent a work permit, they don't actually have, they cannot work certain jobs. You know what I mean? So certain gigs they cannot do. I will probably take for like a hotel jobs. They cannot work at a hotel. They probably work at certain stores. Okay. Now for people that actually has a permanent residency card, they can work just like a person that actually carry a citizenships, or what you will call out here a cedula. And those that actually has a visa. Now I'm not talking like a student visa. I'm talking just a tourist visa. You know, certain places you can work, but not all places. So now you got a lot of, that's why now you have a lot of Haitians holding a tourist visa, where you have to check in, you know, every month, okay, on a monthly basis. Okay, so now some of these people cannot, you know, I won't say they cannot work, because you got majority of those guys are working at constructions gigs, which they be, you know, they're making okay, making ends meet for their family members. Even those, you know, family members that actually back home, they support their family back homes. Now, with that said, you know, it's not easy, because living in a country, anywhere in the part of the world that you're living, as long, you know, once you start living there, you start like adjusting yourself. Once you have a family, maybe renting out and all that, you feel like you're getting comfortable, so you need some type of what you call it, like some type of you know, some type of paper to legalize you, to be able to find a job, to provide for your loved ones, to provide for your family. Okay, so with not having the legal status in the country, or this country per se, it makes it hard. Now, not just not finding certain jobs, but in terms of being targeted by the police or I mean, before it was just immigrations, but now you know, you got the police, the immigrations, and the military, the army, also can target any Haitians as we're speaking. Okay, so it's not easy for them, for all of
So
us.
what happens to those lately? We'll bring it up to date lately. What happened to the Haitians who had an active visa and was actually in compliance with the visa with checking in?
Good questions. Well, with as we're speaking, currently situation, anybody that actually had a visa or has a visa, they're not legal. Their visa is no longer good, because they become illegal. We all illegal right at this moment. Anybody that actually has a visa at this current minute, of from the past 2 months or so, they've been illegal. So now you could be targeted at any given moment, just on just being the fact that you're Haitian, holding a visa, because you cannot check in. So remind you, prior to this, I had mentioned that you have to check in on a monthly basis. So now,
Mhm.
once you don't check in, you become illegal. Okay. So now, all the Haitians that actually had another thing again, not just the people that actually holding a visa, tourist visa, student visa, also were um those that actually carry work permit. They're also illegal. Okay. So
Work
tho-
permit makes you
exactly.
illegal right now.
At this
Why?
current, exactly, because they don't renew it. They haven't been renewing it since last year. They have not renewed any work permit.
What
For
happens if you Haitian and your work permit has not expired?
if it's not even with that said, it's still at this current moment. You never know what might happen. It might. I mean, as of right now, I don't think there's no one. There's no permit, work permit that's that is. I mean, that ain't expired. They all expired, because it's been over a year. They haven't renew it, because the work permit you have to renew it on a year basis, and it's been over a year, well over a year. and
So,
so it makes
not
everybody's illegal.
okay, not to interrupt you, but
No,
the border was just closed. When was that? In September, am I correct?
but yeah, 2 months ago.
Okay. So why is it that a work permit that was issued to a Haitian for a year, that their work permit is no longer active today? I mean, was it before the border closed
Before.
that they stopped issuing work permits to Haitians in the Dominican Republic?
Exactly. It's I mean they've been doing it. Some people actually submit their paperwork to renew their work permits, but they have not been doing so since last year. We're talking about 2022. Now current moment we're in 2023, and they haven't done so because last year. I mean, this thing didn't just occurred. It started since last year. It's just getting worse because last year they kind of like stopped all that work permit renewal. They stopped everything. So that's
What
the
was
reason why a
what
lot of people.
was what was the reason issued for them to stop work permits for Haitians?
Well, there's never an issue and there's never an answer to any and I mean there's never a right and wrong questions, or I mean answer to these people when it comes to the Haitians. They don't, you don't know what's going to happen. They could say like, you know what, we're not going to renew your work permit, or it might take another year, it might take 2 years, 3 years, and you never know when it comes to the Haitians. So they could do what they want.
So
Okay.
one of the things that I've pretty much looked into is having an ambassador, in another country. And that ambassador's job is to protect its citizens and see how its citizens are treated. So, what does the Haitian embassy, what is their role when that's happening?
Mm.
How and where can a Haitian person go in the Dominican Republic for refuge?
Nowhere. Period. There's no church where you would have a church like a sanctuary. When it comes to migrations or stuff like that, and where the Haitian people could just like reach out to a group of people and see if they could get some help, and they don't have that in the DDR. And when it comes to the Haitian embassy, they don't do anything for the Haitians. I think they're the one that they've been giving the DR authorities to mistreated the Haitians in the DR. The reason why I says that because there's no one to talk to, and even if you try to reach out to these people, they don't know how to talk to you. I mean, me personally, I actually went to the Haitian embassy, and they really don't want to talk to you. They probably want to call the cops on them, the police on you, security guards. They don't want to talk to you. Even if you get your passport, try to get a passport done, and to see how they're behaving. There's a lot of things that need to be addressed when it comes to the Haitians embassy in the DR. A lot.
So
Hmm.
when a Haitian goes there and there's a problem, it's basically when you go and report the problem, and them knowing what's happening with Haitians, even your own people refuse to help you.
Exactly. Exactly. Just like I went there a couple months back and tried to talk to to some of them. They didn't want to talk. There was one of them asked me like, "You asked me too many questions." He was like, "I give you 5 questions to ask me," and these are the people that actually, supposedly, you know, taking care of the people, the Haitians actually that lives in the DR, representing the Haitians. And
Hmm.
yet you're gonna, if I'm coming to you and asking certain questions, that there's no memo, there's nothing there to ask. There's no one to even questions about certain things going on with the Haitian and the DR. And here you go, you got this guy supposed to be in office or whatnot. I mean, supposed to be representing us in the DR, and you actually talking to these people. They was like, oh, yo, I got things to do. So I'm going to give you 5 questions to ask me, and I got to keep it moving. So these are the people that we're calling, our own kinds, living in the DR and see the situations and know about it and see there's a lot of Haitians going through it, persecuted, being a target because of the fact that they're Haitians, and this people has not said not one thing. They haven't done anything.
How is their status? Have you heard of any one of them that work at the embassy being targeted?
No, not really. I mean, it was, I think, a year or two. I actually heard one of them that got arrested by the police or immigration in Santiago, because there was a lot of things that they were doing down there, which I don't know the full story, but what they said, it was like they were doing illegal things. So, but other than that, I don't know much about that. I do not want to, talk about something that I don't know. You feel me?
That's true. So recently there's a story that's pretty viral. And one of the things I noticed even about the Haitian media, they cover certain things that it's certain things you when you hearing it, you saying, well, who you go and look at fellow YouTubers that's doing the same thing, that's making their voice heard, and you're searching to see who else is talking about this. 3 days ago, and I also have a video, and I'm not sure who I have on screen that that's in the live that speaks Spanish, because the video is in Spanish. I want to play that video a little bit, and then we're going to come back to the show some, okay?
Okay.
All right. Guys, please share the live. Partagez live là pour moi. Moun mwen yo. M'pal jouer un vidéo ça en espagnol. Mais prends patience parce que moi vle juste pour montrer nous un bagay. Please be patient. Those that don't speak Spanish, I just want to show you guys something.
Una joven pues se lanzó a las aguas del río y supuestamente huyéndole a migración, una de nacionalidad haitiana, y la misma pues se lanzó a las aguas del río, y se mantiene la teoría de que pues pasó, ella se tiró más arriba y pasó por acá ya prácticamente sin vida, según nos informan la joven. Vamos a conversar con parte de los quienes estaban por acá en el área. Saludos, explíquenme ahora realmente lo que se dice.
Ustedes, muchachones de la prensa, ha sido un placer yo conversar con ustedes en estos momentos.
Sí.
Lamentando infinitamente la pérdida de una muchacha que se tiró al río. Y estamos dando ojo, pero ¿qué va? Ya no la vemos, parece que se ahogó para allá abajo.
Se dice que ella se lanzó al río huyéndole a migración.
Dicen la gente así. Yo no vi que ella le estaba huyendo a ninguna migración, pero la gente comenta eso. Pero yo, una muchacha que está por ahí, una niña, la vio cuando sacó la cabeza allá arriba. Pero Manu, yo no sé.
¿Conocen
yo
a
no...
los familiares? ¿Saben? ¿La conocen?
Sí, los familiares para ir para Guara saben quién es. Porque ella se lanzó, dijeron que ella se lanzó huyéndole a la inmigración. Yo no sé si es cierto, pero eso es lo que se dice.
En Aguada, porque de ahí fue que ella se tiró.
¿Pero la conocen ustedes?
Bueno, ella tiene un colmadito ahí en Aguada, los familiares son de ahí de Aguada.
Sí, ella es la niña que la supuestamente...
Sí, ella.
Ahora vi cuando ella subió la cabeza, ella la subió allá y ella estaba voceando, ayúdenme. Ella estaba voceando, ayúdenme, ayúdenme. Allá había unos hombres y los hombres le estaban diciendo que se tiran a ayudarla. Porque los que estábamos aquí, ninguno sabíamos nadar y somos niños, no podíamos ahogar en el agua.
Ok. ¿Usted la vio? Ella vociferaba que la ayudaran.
Sí, ella dijo, ella cuando donde está allá en la rama.
Exactamente allá.
Ajá. Ella subió la cabecita y ella voció, ayúdenme, y estaba subiendo los brazos y después se hundió y nunca la volvió. Ajá, arriba
¿Pudiste
abajo.
ver el color de su piel?
Era media morenita, era morenita. Yo la cabeza era morena.
Bien, seguimos acá en el sector donde podemos, aquí hay un personal de la Policía Nacional, también está el 911, quien se han dado cita acá para confirmar realmente esta información. Según la niña, que fue el testigo ocular, la que realmente la vio, dice que sí, que la vio realmente en aquel punto. Yo solo me acompaña para que podamos visualizar el punto donde exactamente dice la niña que logró ver cuando la última vez, cuando ella pues se sumergió allá, en aquel punto, en aquella esquina realmente, dice la niña que la vio, y las autoridades ya te tocaría hacer un perifoneo en todo el perímetro del río, y según las informaciones que tenemos, ella pues le estaba huyendo a migración y se lanzó a las bravecidas aguas de este río, acá en Los Sotos abajo. Nosotros vamos ahora al lugar donde supuestamente la joven pues se lanzó a las aguas del río. Nosotros seguimos, manténgase usted ahí, vamos al lugar donde ella pues se lanzó huyéndole a migración supuestamente. Seguimos acá en el sector Aguadilla, vamos a conversar con
Por la mañana estábamos sentados todos nosotros ahí.
Sí.
Y cuando miramos para abajo vimos a inmigración, pero yo tenía a mi hija en la mano y mi esposo estaba sentado afuera. Y mi esposo huyó, entró en la casa y trancó la puerta. Inmigración entró en el patio, comenzó a romper toda la puerta que había en el patio, cogiendo mujeres, cogiendo hombres, y además cogieron una electricidad, pegándosela a una mujer en el suelo, dándole golpes, jalando armas. Le dijeron que si tú no te subes, te voy a tirar. La mujer dijo, tírame, mátame si tú quieres, golpeándola. La mujer ahí tiene mucha sangre ahí, dándole golpes. Y había una mujer ahí en el colmado. Cuando salieron del patio, fueron al colmado y la mujer estaba corriendo. Y la mujer se tiró atrás del río.
¿Tú la viste?
No, pues
se lanzó.
Nadie sabe, pero alguien la vio y vio que bebió mucha agua y no se sabe nada de ella.
Se tira huyendo de la migración.
Inmigración.
¿Ella qué es tuya?
Mi prima.
Tu primo. Ustedes están ilegales actualmente en el país.
Bueno, ella tiene su pasaporte, fue a mandar poner visa, pero todavía no se lo han traído. Yo, para decirte la verdad, yo nací aquí. ¿Entiendes? Yo nací aquí.
Cuando migración viene por acá, ¿baja con frecuencia por acá, por esta zona?
Sí, nos maltratan, nos dan golpes porque somos perros y basura, no tenemos presidente, no tenemos a nadie. A nosotros los haitianos, los dominicanos no nos respetan. Es por eso que nos tratan así, nos tratan mal. Mira la mamá ahí, mira la mamá ahí.
Bien, aquí por lamentable la información, realmente con esta situación, muy lamentable, realmente indignado. Están acá en este sector. Saludos.
¿Qué edad tiene la joven que se
Ella tiene tiene 34.
La joven que se tiró tiene 34.
Mira, esa es su hija. Son 5 niños que quedan huérfanos. Dos que se los va a llevar ahora porque no tienen habla. 2 niños que salió. Mira, la situación de esta mañana es triste, amarga. ¿Tú sabes por qué? Porque la desesperación nos arrastra a hacer cosas que no debemos de hacer. Cuando ella le dijeron, viene migración, ella no atinó a ni siquiera pensar en sus hijos. Se tiró para el río. El río estaba hondo, está hondo. Claro, no, yo no lo vi, pero estaba entrando a la comunidad.
¿A qué hora?
A las 9:46 de la mañana. Entonces, mira, tengo media hora llamando para que venga la defensa civil, aunque sea hacer algo.
No van a venir porque somos haitianos, mi
No,
amor.
mi amor, es que no es así, es que no es así, sí. Entonces, esa es su mamá. ¿Qué me duele? 5 niños huérfanos.
Exactamente, ella se lanza al río, por lo que era. Sí, vamos al lugar para visualizar el área por donde pues ella supuestamente se lanza al río. Nosotros seguimos acá en el sector Los Sotos. Esta Aguadilla exactamente acá. Dicen que migración ha venido, sí, vamos a ver por acá para que nos pueda llevar al área donde la joven pues huyéndole a migración. Ella se lanzó por acá. Sí, ok.
Ayúdame usted, por favor.
Dime, hermano.
Ahí mismo que se tire ya ahí.
arriba, ¿verdad? Él subía arriba.
Yo por acá.
Y cuando ella viene para acá se cayó de una vez, nadie no lo vio eso.
Ella no sabe nada.
Ella
no sabe nada.
No, ella no sabe.
Ella no.
esa reja?
Sí, se cayó, pero no, ella no lo tiró, se cayó ahí.
Dime tú, porque si ella no sabe nada.
La situación que ustedes vivieron en esta mañana.
Mala.
Mala. El trato de migración que se le dio a los que viven en
Para mi casa. Amor.
Ay, sí.
Dime, hermano.
Ahí mismo que se tire ya ahí.
Él subía arriba, ¿verdad? Él subía arriba.
Yo por acá.
Y cuando ella viene para acá se cayó de una vez, nadie no lo vio eso.
Ella no sabe nada.
Ella
No sabe nada.
No, ella no sabe.
Ella no.
esa reja?
Sí, se cayó, pero no, ella no lo tiró, se cayó ahí.
Dime tú, porque si ella no sabe nada.
La situación que ustedes vivieron en esta mañana.
Mala.
Mala. El trato de migración que se le dio a los que viven en
Para mi casa.
Sí,
¿Se metieron a las casas?
Sí, corre atrás de la gente.
Y le dan golpes también.
Cuando ellos vienen, ¿qué les piden? ¿Documentos?
No piden nada. Nada. A mí no me cogieron porque yo no sé aquí, ¿entiendes? No cogieron nada, yo estaba parada. No piden nada. Nada más mira, llegan, espérate. Mira, llegan así. Mira, llegan. Inmigración, viene. Sube, morena. Sube. O si no cogen la vaina eléctrica, te comienzan a dar y te tiran en el carro. No somos perros, aunque sea mucha violencia. No somos perros.
Si ustedes huyen no por los papeles, sino también porque hay violencia.
No pide papel, no pide nada. Como tú estás ahí, por ejemplo, se tira así.
El hecho de ser moreno es para ellos atacar.
Bien, vamos realmente para que puedan visualizar realmente el área específica donde la joven pues se lanzó a las aguas del río, donde huyéndole a migración. Acá específicamente en esta área, como pueden visualizar aquí, pues fue donde realmente la joven se lanza huyéndole a los oficiales de migración. Ellos dicen de que realmente se le abusa, que se le da golpe, se le maltrata, y por esto pues a veces tienden a huir para evitar ser golpeados y maltratados por los miembros de inmigración. Realmente las autoridades deben de prestarle atención a esto. Ya le tocaría a la defensa civil, a los organismos de socorro de acá del municipio, pues hacer un perifoneo en todo el río para poder dar con esta señora, y ojalá que se encuentre con vida, porque es al final el deseo de cada uno de nosotros. Realmente es indignado la teoría de que pues pasó, ella se tiró más arriba y pasó por acá ya prácticamente sin vida, según nos informa.
So, hold on, guys. So, Jerry, I'd like for you to translate what was happening there for some of my peoples that are watching that do not understand Spanish.
Well, basically, I'm just gonna not really translate, but kind of like give a brief details of what took place there.
Yes.
This is a Haitian lady that actually, it was I think Thursday. Sorry, a couple days ago. Okay, let me just say a couple days ago, immigration and police were out there looking for the Haitians, because there's no immigration is only there for only Haitians. All right, just to be correct. So now they were snatching up Haitians. Then she happened to saw them, and they were able to, snatch her up too, and knowing that she's illegal once again. So I don't know if she had papers or know what, but like I said it again, majority of Haitians right now are illegal. So now what she could have done, she could have probably run from them, or jump over the bridge, because she was like on the back like a little bridge that she was walking by, and she happened to jump over the bridge. And it's been a couple of days since she's been missing, and I think this morning or yesterday morning, if I'm not mistaken, they found the body. Okay, so she passed away. She left 5 kids behind, and these are the things that could have prevented from happening. Many, like two ways. One is like, we're still human beings. I understand that they're snatching up Haitians, but there's a way that you could snatch up a Haitians with dignity. I'm not saying for them to cater to us and stuff like that, but when you're looking at it, the bigger picture, you know, police do mess up with, mess with a lot of Haitians, but the immigrations, they only there for the Haitians. They're saying that they had immigration, but immigration doesn't work for nobody else but the Haitians. So automatically, once Haitians see immigrations, they're gonna run. They're gonna start doing whatever they will have to do just to get away, just to escape that whatever premises or the scene of immigration that immigration's officers or whatnot. So that's the reason why she saw them, and she had nowhere to run, and it was a rainy day. That day was pouring out, and she just jumped over the bridge. She didn't commit suicide because she thought that she was gonna kill herself or wanted to kill herself. No, she jumped over the bridge because maybe she thought that she was gonna be able to make it out from the water and come, go back home because she's a mother of 5. Okay, and a lot of women's out here, like they doing all they can, just to provide for the families. I mean, it's not like they want to be here. To be honest with you, us being here, I mean, we have no problem with the Dominicans. I'm not saying the Dominicans don't like the Haitians. I would never say that, because back home in Haiti, a lot of Haitians are mistreating the Haitians. You know what I'm saying? So, unless, I'm not even gonna go into that debate at this moment or into that discussions, but it's because the home is not good. But and again, I'm going back again with the Haitian authorities. If they've been doing their part, issuing Haitians their passport. There's people that I know, and I am one of them. My daughter's one of them that actually went and got their passport done at the Haitian embassy, and they made you pay, beaucoup money. And secondly, then you have somebody out there asking you for money, giving me $50, $80, and I'm gonna make you get your passport within a month, which is a lie. They're lying to you, and knowing the Haitians are not working for dollars in the Dominican Republic because they only use pesos. Even now, for prime example, anything that you're gonna do in the DR, you're gonna be using pesos. The Dominican do not ask anybody for dollars, US dollars, because they know that you're not working and getting US currency. So if you don't get the US currency, now listen to this. If I have 57 pesos, no, if I have a dollar, it's equivalent to 57 pesos, Dominican pesos. Now, if I have 57 pesos, I cannot buy a dollar with that because the dollar value, is a little bit higher than that. Understood? So now, when you listen, when you're saying that a person needs $200, so that you have to times that by 58 point some change now pesos. You understand that?
And so you end up paying about $15 more. It's the same thing with the Haitian money. So
exactly,
you're fed member Haiti.
Exactly. So now, when you get to the Haitian embassy, I'm gonna say this. This is something that I witnessed, and they did it to me, but luckily I had like a couple of $50 in my pocket in 20s. They do not take, single dollars. They don't take change. They don't take no single dollars. They don't take no $5. They need the minimum, I think, was $10 or $20 bill. They don't take a dollar bill. They take $10 bill. And if you don't got it, even if you actually made it in there, after a while, maybe waking up at 5, 6 o'clock to make the line. Once you make the line and get to sit and waiting for them to call your whatever, just your name, because there's no numbers and nothing. Okay. And once you made it in there, it's going through, just being there. It's a chaotic situation just in that place, To make it there is a chaotic situation because you got people out there asking you, patron, my face apple, patron, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do that for you, and if you give me $50, I'll guess what? I'm gonna make sure that you get your passport done. I'm gonna talk, but the big guy in there doesn't have to know. But come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, we all Haitians. We're not working for U.S. currency dollars down here in the DR. So why are you treating us like that? Why are you trying to make money on top of us while we're going through what we're going through? Okay, so Haitians are spending a lot of money in the DR. So now, when you get in there, they're saying that, okay, they count the money. If they see the money, if you don't have any 20s and the 50s and the 100s, guess what? They're going to tell you to go back. Okay, go somewhere else. Go change that money to bring them, $20 bills, $50 bills. And imagine that now what they had done, in Igwe, they moved where it was at in the center of the Igwe city. They moved the Haitian embassy to further, in the outskirt of Igwe. It's still Igwe, but the outskirt of Igwe is a nice little distance for these people to actually be taking buses or whatnot, maybe a taxi or Uber or whatnot. Maybe driving. So it's a little distance. So you're gonna tell these people to go back to the city again, maybe like a good 15 minutes away again, to go, change a couple of dollars where you could have took it. So now we're talking about who's doing, who's wrong. Man, listen, like I said again, the Haitian authorities had given full authority, the green light to the DOs to mistreat the Haitians. If I don't respect myself, I don't respect my child, I do not respect my wife, I'm not expecting no one else to respect them.
You talking now?
Understand that? So the situation where we were like pointing fingers at the DO, I understand that. To be honest with you, I know there's only, like I said it again, DO's immigration is only for the Haitians. We all know that. All right.
Wow.
But come on, what are these people doing for us?
I'm gonna tell you, with the U.S. dollar is truly king, and one of the things that have always amazed me is how in Haiti people are paid in goods, and people are severely underpaid. And when you go to purchase something, the first thing you see something is like $30, and you thinking, wow, this is affordable, and then when you go to pay, they're like, oh no, we're talking about real. I'm like, okay, how do you expect somebody to even have that? Because when you have the equivalency of $30 in goods, you still have to put about $10 on it in order to go buy to turn it into $30. One of the things President Jovenel did was put an end to that. He did not want people in Haiti charge U.S. dollars, us buying things with U.S. dollars when people get paid in goods. But as you know, for right now, it's open market, and that's difficult for a lot of Haitian people, especially for people abroad. So I think I'll make a quick short on how to get around that when helping family members. If you guys do not know how to get around that when getting funds to Haiti, because that's very, very true. A lot of the times merchant markets, they are charging U.S. dollars when people do not get paid U.S. dollars in Haiti. Let me give a shout. I'm going to go into the audience real quick, Jerry, but let me give a shout out to the super chats. I want to thank Mr. Jackson. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I also want to thank Sherry Hill. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. And Mr. Jackson again for another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you all. That support. Thank you. So let's go into the audience. I may not be able to get to everyone. Pichura says, hi, Marie. I hope you are fair and honest with your assessment. We have about 3.5 million Haitians in DR, and out of those 3.5, at least 3 million are illegal. I do agree with you on that, Pichura 9, rolling the tongue there. Why I agree with that is because the system is designed to keep Haitians illegal. There is not a system designed to legalize Haitians in the Dominican Republic. Let's say as a YouTuber, and I don't know, I might even have a few who are watching. I have a lot of friends that love to vacation in Dominican Republic. I have YouTuber friends who are expat that live in the Dominican Republic, and they are not made to check in every 29 days. Europeans do not have to check in every 29 days. So let's just say everything you've mentioned here is a fact. You still need to make an honest assessment too, to see, as much as we help the Dominican Republic economy, even those that are living in Haiti that goes back to Dominican Republic, buy and come back to sell in Haiti, are those laws fair towards Haitians? Americans overstay their visas all the time. Do you know that by law, an American is not supposed to stay in the Dominican Republic more than 90 days without checking in? They overstay their visa all the time and just go out and leave. When it's time to leave, they get that small fee. Maybe it's a $20 fee, a $30 fee, no headaches. They go by and pay it, and that's it. Everything is copacetic. So why is it that Haitians are targeted different? Why are the rules made to target Haitians differently? So that's what I want you guys to make an honest assessment about. Because if the rules, even if they charge, imagine Haitian people are paying thousands and thousands to go from Haiti to Nicaragua, 3 to 4 or 5,000 based on how big of a family you're traveling with. They're paying that. Do you not think that Haitians would work even harder to legalize themselves in a country which benefits them? Do you think that Haitians would rather be risking their lives, as I've shown you, a mother that's already in a bad situation, struggling, escaping all sorts of problems, because I will not deny the fact that Haiti is full of problems and issues. Those things we cannot deny. I'm going to make an honest assessment about us too. But in the process of her seeking life, I'm sure by now, if she had the opportunity to legalize herself, she would have done that. With 5 kids and just coming in and snatching Haitians, meaning, how do you know if maybe it's not a Syrian? That's illegal. I have friends here in Haiti that are whiter than white people, that are Haitian people. Why do you just directly go in to a mass of Black people, to where your own people have been a victim of your madness, in search of Haitian people? Make the system fair, that Haitians can get a legal status in your country and be treated as fair as any other nationality. So, Petura, you made a good statement, but you also should make an honest assessment yourself on the treatment of Haitians in the Dominican Republic. Maria Xavier says, good evening, Maria. I hope you're doing well. Congrats for reaching 17K. Well deserved. God bless. Thank you. Thank you, Marie Javier. Thank you, guys that have made it possible. Thank you to everyone. VP Ozama 2112. If I mess your name up, guys, please excuse me. By 2030s, DR will have less Haitians. Not only deportation, but also less Haitians going there, and a lot more Haitians going to USA. USA will have the second most after Haiti itself, to today, I do not think that the Dominicans have as many Haitians. And I don't think that Haitians face the same issues as in the U.S. as they do in the Dominican Republic. I may be wrong. No one have shared stories with me where immigration is. We've had it where we had the issue at Mexico's border, but I do not think the Dominican Republic have more Haitians than the U.S. That's just my opinion, and I stand to be corrected. Evelyn Loja says, how come you don't say anything good about Dominican Republic? Everything that you said is bad about Dominican Republic. So Dominican Republic has never done good for Haiti in your eyes. Maybe you go back and watch my Dominican Republic series when I was there and visited. Don't take it personal. Like I say here, we bring awareness to things that are happening to Haiti and Haitian people. And it's nothing personal with not liking Dominican Republic or Dominican Republic country, because as you could see, the video that I showed was not from a Haitian that's biased. It was from a Dominican reporter. Hey, Sun Lee says, hey guys, hello, Sun Lee, Silver Fox. Mr. Jackson, hold on a second. Caroline Newton, how's it going? Kiskea, Born Power 200. Guys, if you are watching and have yet to hit the like button, don't forget, guys, to hit the like button. Please share the live. Oni, how's it going, sis? Independent Pulmonary, how are you guys? How's it going? Eddie Money Steve, long time no see. He says better than their life in Haiti. Because of the situation with security in Haiti, I'm sure it's a better escape. So as I bring some things to light, I also respect the fact that Jerry feels safer in the Dominican Republic, because he also mentioned that it's like we are fatherless, motherless children because our leaders have failed us in their responsibility to lead this country. So we do not take that away. But I do not think that that level of peace that the Haitians smell and see is offered to the Haitian people also. I don't think it's intended for Haitian people, and I could be wrong too there. Give me a question. 3CP, how's it going? How's it going? Wozen, how's it going, Wozen? How's it going? Thank you for joining me, sis. Thank you for joining me live. Jonathan Johns, how's it going? Jay Jimenez says a woman threw herself into a river to escape from immigration. How cruel is that? How cruel is that, guys? And then I blame our leaders. You know what's sad about this situation is that we do not hear the people that's leading Haiti asking for justice for this lady. Because of the situation that's been happening, a lot of Haitians that was legal, that did go and sign in, that did pay such a high price for that visa, they have not been able to check in. And how sad it is from searching for life. That's why I tell you guys, you can find death anywhere. Big thing I heard, one of the biggest point, big point ka gen nan pays sa se re tranquille. Et c'est vraiment vérité. Parce que nan chercher la vie, gadjon perdi la vie. In search of life, look at how this lady lost her life. You think we hear officials asking questions? Do you think if it was on the other hand, if it was a Dominican that jumped to her death, escaping injustice, because she had some type of fear. Do you not think that the Abinader government would be asking what happened to their citizen in this country? That's why we need more platform like this to remind the world that Haitian life does matter. Because nobody else is speaking for us. So now we're able to have a YouTube channel and we talk about what we want to talk about. And the people that want to hear us, they come on with us. And I believe we can make a difference. Because that's what's more hurtful. There was a reporter. But what about the embassy? How many of you guys that are Americans, when something happens to you in another country, they're going to say something to an extent? Don't tell me they're not. Yes, they are. That's why when you coming into Haiti, they ask, where are you going in Haiti? What's the address? Even a phone number. So that if something happens, they can know where to start. Our government have completely given up on us. They have failed us and they continue to fail us. And even when they go to other places putting up these fronts that they're supposed to be representing the Haitian people, they do not do that. They don't do it here and they don't do it there. And nobody's holding anyone accountable. That's why we need more Haitian Americans to continue to make their voice heard for the Haitian people, because Haitian life does matter, guys. And I'm not promoting for you to be in Dominican Republic illegal. You know your status. You know you're not right. You might want to get out. What these people still doing there, Mr. Paul, I wonder the same thing, but I'm not here to judge either, because maybe situations are better for them in the DR than it is in Haiti. 3CP say the Haitian government got mindset like African government on running countries, citizen treatment, and refugees. It makes you question black men IQ. It does. I've said that many times. We continue to see black nations struggling because we have a selfish mentality that, and I don't know, it's something about whenever a lot of people say, Marie, why don't you get into politics? I hate politics because I feel that the minute you get into politics, you just wash yourself with some dirty stuff. A lot of them in political positions. I hear all these people saying this, and that in Haiti. I believe everyone who have held a position in Haiti is guilty for the situation Haiti is in today. I don't think none of them can stand up and talk and say they're not guilty. Absolutely not. We need fresh people. We need people that's willing to work, even on a hungry stomach, to see this country to better days. That's why I myself support Haitian Americans to come back, learn about Haiti, to take Haiti to where we dream about taking Haiti, because our mentality is not but you can't tell our peoples that. That's a whole nother story, because there are people in positions that don't qualify for the position. Do you agree, Jerry? Because I just have you there. There are people in positions that don't qualify for it, yet they refuse to say they don't qualify for it. They're not going to give up that position. What do you think, Jerry?
Repeat that again. Sorry, I got cut up there.
Do you think there are people that are in positions in this country that clearly don't qualify for the position that they have?
99.9%. I mean, I won't say 100%, but 99.9%. They need to do, just take everybody out, unvote everyone, take them out of office.
Because if you ask me, all of them guilty. That's why
They all
the world have started disrespecting Haiti the way that they do.
exactly. And then like I said it again, like if I have my household, I have my kids, and I'm not taking care of them, they're gonna find somewhere else to find, to make ends meet. They're gonna, like for prime example, I'm not saying it, I'm just using that as an example. I could have a wife or daughter or whatnot or son, and if I'm not providing for them, okay, I'm just doing my thing, whatever the money that I'm making, and I'm spending it on other women. I'm spending it just like living my lifestyle, drinking and smoking and doing my own things. Guess what's going to happen? I'm pushing my family, my children, my wife to go out and do, other thing, prostitute or whatnot, or for my wife or my daughter selling their self, for a couple of bucks. And my son gonna be, guess what? My son's gonna be ending up maybe a gang member, a robber, then two things that's going to lead that child or my family is in jail or death. So is it the same things happening that as we're speaking, and in the Haitian society or Haitian in Haiti? Haiti is not doing their part. I won't say Haiti, but the Haitian, the Haitians that actually in office, elected Haitians that have been in office for decades, and they're still there, and they haven't done anything for the Haitians. And so guess what? There's no jobs. I understand the reason why there's no jobs, because the insecurity in the Haiti. All right, but the insecurity wasn't created by the gang members. People need to understand that. Listen, these are young men. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not like saying like, yo, they should carry a guns. No, they shouldn't. It's wrong. But at the same time, like I just said it again, I'm just using the same thing that I just said. If I'm not providing for my home, I'm taking whatever that I'm making for myself, being a selfish husband, a selfish father. That's going to lead my child to be a gang member. It's gonna be like, that's why I said the boy's gonna be a gang member robber. And my wife and my daughter's gonna be selling themselves. And this is what's happening in Haiti. They haven't been doing anything for them young children's or young kids, those teenagers, them youth. Now you pushing them kids to go find something, to eat. Their moms are not working because there's no gigs, there's no jobs. So guess what? So the mom might get to a certain age, and the kid's like, "Wow, I'm actually going to school." But you going to school for what? You just going to school to learn what? And just sit there after you're done with school, maybe done with high school, and you're just gonna sit there and looking at your mother, looking at your father, where they probably could have worked or had been working, and they no longer work. They've been fired, or maybe they sometimes they could be qualified, but because of the fact that they don't know someone in power, they cannot get the job. So there's a lot of things that's happening. So it's funny, to just point fingers at certain things. But it's one thing that I learned: when you point your fingers at somebody, but remember there's also four fingers, left out. So those four fingers, are you pointing them at yourself? So we like to point fingers at the situations that, occurring in our country. It's crazy, the gang problem. But guess what? Those people that actually they're calling gang leaders in Haiti, they have never traveled, have never left Haiti, have never left the ghetto. Not a day in their life. And there's actually people that actually in Port-au-Prince have never left certain part that they probably born and raised, because the fact that anybody that actually from the ghetto or have lived in the ghetto, that or certain blacks or certain sections that you're from, you cannot cross that territory to go somewhere, the next man territory. That's your head right there, that you're gonna get killed. So of course that kids or that child not going to be nowhere and just be with his, it's a clan, and all that gangs happening. It's just like a clan. It's just like you see in Africa, they actually is clan, right? All right. So it's the same thing, and gang is but the same structure. Understand? So I'm protecting my territories. So now you cannot tell me what to do and what not to do, because there actually no authorities over them ruling that country or to provide for the family. So they're finding a way to make ends meet for the family. Sometimes I don't think they want to kill or they want to kidnap or kill the next man, but hey, they're so hungry. Hey, listen, I gotta feed my family. I have, you know, I gotta feed my family. Sometimes they don't have no kids. Like just like the other day, I was watching a video. This young man, he says that, and he's one of the leaders, one of the most dangerous group in Haiti, and he stated that if he had $4,000, $4 to $6,000, okay, I probably could share that with you later on. He would never go out and buy a gun with it. But he was like, guess what? I can't even really eat. My family can't really eat. But guess what? I have a gun that costs that price. So now that's a question mark.
But
right?
then
So
too, I'm gonna tell you too, Jerry. I'm gonna let you continue. But we need to teach the Haitian people what integrity is. And as a young man, right now, we need to consciously be aware that some of the decisions that we make is wrong.
Facts. Sure.
By now,
understood.
I think everybody understands that things have gotten to a point where it's not good for us in Haiti, and we're hurting ourselves more. Because don't forget, even though you're that young man with a gun, most of those guys have a girlfriend. And what happens with this girlfriend, they continue to create. And your child would be raised in this country. What is the future for your child? Because let's not forget, Haitians don't forgive that easy.
No, they don't. They don't.
And they will fake it because they have to live under those conditions. But what happens is down the line, when you decide to change your life, you mark yourself, you mark your family, and you just not being a part of tomorrow in Haiti. And that's why we need more mentors. We need more mentors because how do you tell them to put down this? Then once they put down the gun, what do we have available for them? So,
that's something that the government needs to create. First and foremost, they need to break down the insecurity. They need to clean the country. That's the first thing first, because they're the one that created the insecurity. So they need to stop it. They need to stop providing them guns because they're the one that actually doing it again. So it's not them picking up the guns, but it's just forcing it on them. A lot of people don't understand that. This actually, some of these people actually been forced to.
Yeah, but that's why we have the canal going on right now. If we're waiting on our leaders, you're gonna wake up and was it Joe Biden that said this? If Haiti sunk, if it went over the sky, and many Haitians, I don't think they know that he said that, but I've also seen the clip. Yeah, nobody is gonna care,
Yeah.
But one of the things you mentioned, I'm gonna go. One of my people asked you a really good question. One of the things you mentioned is that if the head is no good, then the body shall follow. When the leader is not good, the body shall follow. That's like a LIH voice conversation for the men who are listening. When you are not leading that household with love, with kindness, when you're not being assertive as a leader, you're not teaching, and when you yourself are not willing to grow, then you destroy that whole. And that's what's happening with Haiti and has been happening. That is why I say I would not just blame one person in Haiti. I think every one of them have had their hands in what's happening here. So Exonat asks, She says, hello, I'm watching you from Dubai. That's not the question. She says, Exonaut 0704, and please check out Exonaut channel, guys. Really, really chill, laid back videos. I don't have the link right now, but you could type in the name. That is the exact channel name. So when you're relaxing late night and just looking for, some relaxing sounds, check out Exona and let's help her channel to grow. And I want to thank you too, my sister, as we get into your question. Let me give you a shout out for the $20 super chat. I can't even find it. Okay, here it is. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much for your continuous love and support of Life in Haiti, my sister. And I hope you're enjoying yourself in Dubai and that you're having a good time. She asked, Jerry, are you still feeling safe in Dominican Republic?
Well, to answer that question, somewhat, to be honest with you, to be frank with you, I feel safe when I'm inside my house. Okay. But when you step out, it's a different ball game that you're like, okay, you don't know what might happen, because you might just picked on just the fact that you might be dark skin or brown skin, and I don't know, it's just you just picked on racial profile. That's the good word, like racial profile. And that's when you question yourself, are you safe now? And with back home, it's even worse. So guess what? You just gotta
so
it's just like rolling the dice.
What is life like for the rest of the Haitians? Because I do know you all that speak English, there's a refuge. You can work from home. You can link up with maybe call centers. There are work which you can do to prevent you from going out into the streets every day. But what about the many Haitians that don't speak English and don't have that access and ability? What have you heard today that life is like for them in the Dominican Republic outside of that video we just watched?
Well, when it comes to those that actually cannot work from home, that may only speak Spanish, at Creole, French, or whatnot, they have to be on the street, and that's their life. Like I said, I went to a barbershop like last weekend, and we're just listening to people just talking, telling their different stories and stuff like that, what they had experienced, and it's hurtful. And I'm not saying that the Dominicans hate the Haitians, but the way the government is set up, it's against the Haitians. Okay, it's against the Haitians. Yes, we come here, we work. We do provide. We do a lot as well. We contribute into the Dominican society, because majority, I would say 90% of the constructions workers are Haitians. If it's not greater than that. Okay. And when you're looking at it, like we're talking about building a country, so it takes what? Construction workers. We talk about from construction workers. We talk about from people that actually works at some of the resorts. You name it. Haitians plays a big role in the Dominican society. Love it or hate it. That's what it is, and that's the reason why that you could see that as right now, the Dominicans, or a lot of them are actually complaining about the situations, because they start feeling the Haitians that no longer, because we talking about every day Haitians are going back to Haiti. Okay. And the reason why some of us are still here is because that we can't not find a place yet. You want to have spoken, so meaning that my attention, what I would like to do, what I want to do, is because that we haven't find a place in Haiti to actually move to relocate. It's not like we wants to be here. It's because the fact that we haven't found a place. And a lot of us actually, majority of the Haitians that are here, a lot of them are from the Port-au-Prince or maybe Leogane, the south of Haiti, and the west of Haiti. And to make it to the south of Haiti, that you gotta go, you gotta travel through west to make it to the south. you know, and a lot of people actually that from the north, you see them all going back by hundred of people, or maybe a thousands of people per day are actually living.
Hmm.
And we saw last month, it was like well over 100,000 people left, you know,
Mhm.
left.
And it has affected the Dominican Republic because there are
Exactly.
jobs Haitians are willing to do that Dominicans are not willing to do. And there's things that they sell is because of the Haitians that continue to go and buy it from them. So now you see a lot of their stuff are going to waste because
That,
at some point they need to start respecting the Haitian population. So I want to thank you because I've kept you over an hour.
nah, that's
I know
fine.
we would do this again. Any last words that you would like to say and share with the world, or you want to continue on with the show? Because I know I asked for an hour.
Well, I think, wow, what would be my last word? What I would share, or what people need to know. I don't think it's I think the Haitians, pretty much me. My focus is on home. My focus is on home is just making sure that we're good. And I'm not against any other countries, but come on, it's time for us to move on. It's 2023. It's time for us to be like, you know what, l'union fait la force. You know what I mean? Like with strength that we could do better. We are force. So it's time for us to really look into ourselves in the mirror, ask ourselves questions. The
Mm,
way we're living today, what how is it going to be in the next years to come, in the near future, for our children or great children, or whomever that actually has great kids, great kids. So I mean, these are the questions that need to be asked within us Haitians. We need to ask that. We need to ask ourselves that questions.
hmm. Well, well,
I'm not against any other countries. Like I said again, I have no hate because I'm a Christian. You feel what I'm saying? So we all were created equal. Um, no matter what, we all fall short to the glory of God.
amen.
All right, we all fall short to the glory of God. So today could be, my turn for me, for like when I'm praying, and I always be bringing. I don't want to bring too much religion and stuff like that, but it's
Hey, I am
reality
a
and stuff like
I am a
that. You get
Christian
what I'm
too,
saying?
so
Yeah. So now I'm just going back into the time that where, the chosen people, the Hebrews at that time, were and in Egypt, and guess what? They were going through it, but there was a time for them to go. And
hmm,
God departed the Red Sea for them to walk through that Red Sea. It wasn't easy, but even the fact that God had departed the Red Sea, they made it to the they made it to the desert, but they still couldn't understand God's promise upon them. They couldn't understand what God's purpose. They felt
hmm.
that God forget about them. But God is a God of yesterday and today and forevermore. He never forget about his people.
Omnipotent.
So
He never
when
changes.
it's getting dark, knowing that God actually has a better way for us, but we need to actually allow God's purpose to be fulfilled in our lives. So due to the fact that the people were actually didn't want God's purpose to continue to be fulfilling in their lives, they started going against God's grain. They started arguing, fighting, worshiping idols, worshiping other gods. And God is like, you know what? Instead of doing the 40 days, I'm going to let y'all stay in the desert for 40 years. He
40
left
years.
them in the desert for 40 years. So when now you know, it's the same thing with us. I'm saying just not just Haitian. I'm just speaking about just like the black race. right? It'll be Black American, the Africans and stuff like that, the whole West Indies and all that. I'm just speaking about anything. If you could look at what has been going on around the world, you see we're at the battle. We're at the bottom of the sea. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we just disagree with one another. We hate one another. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can find a leader, right? Just the same way Moses was doing. You know what I'm saying? He want to lead them. I mean, God chose him to lead these people, and yet they wanted to, bashing him, talking about him and all that. The same way sometimes God probably put someone to lead us. Instead of bashing that person, let's pray for that person. Understand? So once we start praying for, because listen, God is love. So when we're praying, we're praying with love. So once you start to pray, the loves of God are gonna come upon yourself and it's gonna touch your heart. Okay, and you're gonna ask God to enlighten you, to open your eyes to see if that person is a true leader, and to actually allow God to lead that person to be a blessing unto your life, or to lead you maybe to your kids, your grandkids could have a better future. And this is what we have been doing. We've been killing our leaders. Every time that God placed a leader among us, just the way to kill, Jesus Christ on the cross, is the same way again. Sometimes God sent people amongst us, and sometimes we are looking at the person, oh, he don't got no money. He's not doing this for himself. But don't look into that. You know what I'm saying? Just be kind to that individual. You never know where that person could bring you in life.
I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you. And we definitely will do this again.
Sure. For sure.
You have a blessed night. It was a pleasure to have you on.
Yes, likewise. You as well. Awesome. God bless y'all.
You too. God bless you too, my brother. Awesome show tonight. Guys, so before I leave, I just have to share it. And as we were listening, Jerry just mentioned, we need to, listen to God more and allow God to guide us. So I came across a story today, guys. Story time. I'm going to make it as quick as possible, that I could not believe, right? I need to share this before I share it, because it's in Creole for my English-speaking people. I said, Lord, I don't know. You made me Haitian. And I just thank you. Like, we don't question him. But I came across a story today because I'm in several groups and they're always sharing, like you guys share, I share, yada, yada, yada. And I see a link pop up on my phone. So I'm like, let me check this out. And on the link is a dead young lady, guys, that died August the 2nd, buried August the 12th. And all of a sudden, she pops up. For my Haitian people that are watching, let me see if I can share my screen and share some of this. Yes, let me share a little bit with you guys, and I'll be right there to translate for you.
Moun yo, juge de paix, etc. Vin fè constat, dam nan zami, on faut ti gade ensemble avec.
Si la fonte pas la grande ça, si tu vas laver après ça, on donne nous pour nous prendre, et puis on va laver. On a nous les pour nous. Il va arrêter là. Il faut que marquer. Je vais là, puis je finis bon le il tombe le encore. OK. J'ai une petite lèvre là. Oui, il dit Marie, il dit qu'à mon tête c'est bon habituel.
Alors, donc, nous étions informés par le responsable du commissariat, en l'occurrence, M. Martin,
qui t'a informé nous pour nous dire que yo trouvé un monde qui est mort le 2 août 2023 et que parents t'ont fait funérailles là le 12 août, formation que parents t'ont bail commissaire gouvernement. Tout de suite comme nous, juge de paix s'est déplacé et venu pour dresser le constat légal. Effectivement, l'année venant au commissariat, nous rencontrons Pierre Bertoni qui s'est marié d'Abnan avec le garçon qui c'est grande sœur de demoiselle là. Alors demoiselle là, lui-même Stéphanie, le garçon, il a âgé de 36 ans. Donc, nous avons questionné, nous effectivement, il était mort le 2 août, il est enterré le 12 août, il était dans le morgue 813 LM, qui c'est Mambetade. Donc, c'est confirmation qui dit effectivement, c'était un monde qui était enterré et que vous retrouvez ça à la rue 14 L. Donc, c'est Maril qui, ouais, pendant la passe à travers les rues, selon information que le ban nous. Donc, les témoins vous dit que les ouais mon chita et mon ressemblance madame li. Effectivement, elle a vérifié les ouais c'est madame. On a surtout des conduits dans le commissariat. Et l'arrivée monsieur Pierre Bertoni témoigner pour nous pour dire que c'est madame li. Et dans la question que tu as posée Stéphanie, nous demandons Stéphanie qui côté elle là, elle dit pas connaît, mais nous dit qui moun reconnaître là. Stéphanie dit il y a un Maril qui chita à droite effectivement. Il y a Bertoni qui chita à droite qui c'est Maril. Et nous témoigner pour dire nous que c'est un monde qui était mort là depuis le 2 août, yo enterré le 12 août, et bien yo retrouvé la rue 14 L. Donc nous-mêmes nous faisons ce que de droit, nous laissons le procès verbal de constat et nous remettons à Marie avec notre seul qui est présent.
Donc c'est ce que ça la loi dit, Léon K pour ça présenter et comment on remettre ça à former parce que tu as déjà gagné à 17 qui
bon. Je ne fais que de reprendre ce que je viens de dire, parce que moi, je dis que Léon K, quand ça arrivé, et dans la commune de Rivière, ils ont informé les autorités concernées. Les autorités concernées, donc si parents sont encore au courant, ils permettent que par des circulaires ou des informations que vous avez à travers les réseaux sociaux pour permettre que les gens soient capables au courant. Effectivement, c'est Marie qui t'a découvert. Le fait que Marie découvert, ils ont établi avec acte de naissance, ils ont établi par l'autre voisin témoignage pour dire effectivement, c'est mon père et Stéphanie même qui c'est mon qui est mort, il dit mais Marie qui est Pierre Bertoni qui dans le commissariat qui à côté. Donc c'est que dans pareil cas ça, nous remettre les parents demoiselle là même que eux-mêmes sont capables de faire suite dans tout ça on connaît, dans tout ça on comprend.
Avant de
Yo pas venu avec une carte électorale, mais il y a plusieurs voisines qui témoignent effectivement qu'ils ont participé dans le funérailles et ils ont dit oui, Pierre Bertoni c'est Marie et Stéphanie qui était mort à même, il dit mais Marie qui est Pierre Bertoni et Pierre Bertoni acquiescé pour dire magistrat oui, c'est madame moi. Donc il était mort le 2 août, moi fait funérailles le 12 août et que pendant ma passé dans les 14 L, moi, on chita dans une machine, et puis moi, j'ai l'impression que c'est madame, il est arrivé effectivement, c'était lui-même. Et seul grain de parole, c'est pas témoigné, mais Marie chita à côté. D'accord?
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
Let me pause for a moment so that I can translate. And I want to thank you so much, Sherry, for the $2 super chat. Let's show her some love. Support this channel. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the members of Life in Haiti. Thank you to Patreon. Thank you guys who share this channel and those of you guys who are watching. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to spend it with me. That means so much to me. Thank you all. But for my English-speaking people, a lady died August the 2nd, and everybody witnessed her death, went to visit her in the morgue, all of that. August the 12th, the police, the guy who was talking said they went back, investigated, they spoke to people. It was true. She died. They buried her August the 2nd. Literally buried her August the 2nd. And I think it was November 11th. And her husband is walking around the area in which she was buried and noticed someone that's like cooped up. Girl, let me see if I could find that too, so I could share her picture. This is how he found her on the side of the road, cooped up on the side of the road, guys. Alive. Look well to me. I'll be saying to myself, guys, if Haitian people have this type of power, why do we use it for wrong? Let's just say this is not an illusion, or because everybody is at all. This young lady returned. We buried her. She was dead. And now who comes back is her. I don't understand this kind of stuff either in my country, guys. I'm sharing it with you guys. I don't know. Leave a comment below, those who are watching now, after. But for me personally, I don't know if I'm wrong for this, but I would not have taken her home. I'm sorry. But you got to be careful of certain spirits you bring in your environment, guys. When I ain't gonna lie to you, I had a dream of my grandfather that passed away, and I'm telling you guys, y'all know how much I love my dad. I loved my grandfather probably times 2. And in the dream, I was tripping. Like, get away, like, you are dead. Umuri. Like, don't play with me like that. I mean, isn't that traumatizing to have buried somebody? And I don't know, guys. Why you see me au cap suivre? Parlez pour moi. I'm connais nous gen histoire. Mais ou pas payer ça trop. If we got, si nous get tout pouvoir ça, pour ça c'est mal simplement nous faire avec. Oh Dieu, got fugitif ya. Donc, why do we do wrong? Pour qui ça c'est mal là simplement nous faire? Et puis kounya ou pas kon ki chemin ti fi a faire. On nous dit ou même kon si c'est même ti fi a vraiment qui retourne. Kounya ou supposé quitter ti fi sa entre la caille ceci. Pas bon menti moi. Si était c'est même nèg ça m'pa capable avec tout non parce que m'da besoin connait pour qui ça c'est ou et ou même qui prend temps sous lui. Semble au tal règle à faire pas m'pa connait ça c'est mari oui. Ça c'est mari oui qu'a parler et ba connait. Parce que moi me pour la dire côté le te ça t'a régler à qui est li t'a régler elle pas de cabine la caille moi. Ah, même l'autre mari n'importe sorte pour moi et moi même messieurs guys lisage. Y'all know my favorite YouTuber is Watermeyer. Like I love Watermeyer, guys. But my second favorite YouTuber, Haitian YouTuber, is Lisage. Like I love this guy. Love the work, the way he give the news, and he's just so funny. And I'm telling you, he's like, because this happened in Cap Haitian, he's like, I would not have not only stopped, But I would have been way across Haiti on the south of Haiti trying to get the hell away from you. I don't care if you my wife. I don't care if you my kid. I don't care what you are. This is weird, guys. I'm going to end the show with showing you guys. I don't know. Let's see what the comments are. And I want to thank you all too, guys. Everyone who shared, who's watching. Please don't forget, guys, to support Life in Haiti. You can support via Cash App, guys, so that we can continue to do some awesome things in this country, guys. We've slowed down a lot. I know times are hard, but as I mentioned, any little bit counts. Any little bit counts, guys. And I'm going to keep reminding you all so that the work will continue, guys. Without you all, without your assistance, we would have never been able to do anything we've done. And believe me, we have done. You may not see it because we look small. Don't underestimate us, guys, because we're just getting started. So we don't just sit here and get in front of the screen and talk about things that are happening, but we have our hands in it where we working to see the change, guys, and bringing smiles to people's faces. So please, guys, we need your support. And I'd like to do something this month where we give food away, and each 50 pounds of rice is an average right now about $32. Do it through Cash App, guys. So if you would like to donate a 50-pound bag of rice, $32, guys. And you'll see it too in the upcoming upload. But let's finish watching this video, guys. Let's finish. Let me add it.
Si la fonte pas la grande ça, fonte pas la avec après ça on ordonner nous pour nous prendre et puis nous la laver. On nous les pour nous prendre.
Beaucoup j'aime saisir comme ça. Beaucoup n'y a la zami parcours c'est madame ou lié me comprendre. Faut qu'on ton pasteur vini ou bien prêtre ça moun qui kon bagay ça ou bien pour qu'on courir al nan kaya avec zami me connait gen qui chaud. Et ou ka penser dame nou ap craser zami pour ces zombie gen vagabond yo à tous zami. Nèg la te gen madame ni pas sans pile temps madame ni kon madame ni cœur content rejoindre madame ni gen qui pas paix pas courir al plonger sous dame nan comme ça relé pasteur vini prêtre moun qui kon kassa aux amis bagay zombie ça pour yo faire ouais ça m'dou parce que gon bagay qui t'est arrivé déjà gon moun ça m'bral vous l'attendez bien gon moun son zombie t'eye li retourner la caille li l'elle retourner vinn jeune famille en mari moun content wel on samedi matin le rete li doit deux moun sous cheval vini fret comme en main et puis dame comme si envie pour crise il pas arrêter yo vinn chercher mettre zombie a vinn des zombies ça veut dire kadam ça zami son cas qui compliqué faut moun yo faire ça yo connaît pour yo faire zami pas connaît si c'est payer yo pral payer zami ça pour yo faire pour yo pas venir chercher dame là li clair que son zombie et depuis ces zombies prend la zami zombie a gen mettre là compliqué donc Maria s'il vous plaît bétoni pas le craser kounya pas le craser zombie nous sans pitié de nous même messieurs nous ka plonger sous dame nous al craser là tout samedi son zombie ou craser pas faire ça relé pasteur vini monde qui compte ka pour qui gérer ça gè cause pour monde d'Haïti gardez va les bagarre autant d'haïtien ka fait causer zombie etc. monde mourir a lever et puis regardez comment Dominique a dérespecté aux frontières c'est haïtien pareil nous n'a ça n'a fait au passé Dominique a traversé l'avènement que nous dégâts fait ça ou nous pas ka fond nous pas même pas prêcher violence pas encourager bagaille ça non même pas d'accord pour celle avec haïtien pareil nous n'a fait dame nan mouri deux oui li mouri deux en terme il fait 12 il fait 10 jours ami dans kay moun yo les ami dans morgue ap glacé, enterron moun zami, ou te nan août, ou fait septembre, ou fait octobre, novembre, pour me croiser moun sa dans la rue. M'ta pété courir. Moi-même. D'accord, ça me Jérémy, longtemps, me changer de département. Moi-même. Moi, gen qui dit, yo t'a pral craser fille, yo songe madame yo t'a plongé sous dame là avec le courir pour madame yo laver ben, faire le clean dans zami yo songe madame. Non, zami. Ça son cas qui très compliqué, oui. D'accord, ça me Jérémy, me changer de département. Craser moi. Zami, quittez avis pour dans commentaire pour moi, s'il vous plaît. On l'autre épisode pour tout à l'heure.
I'm telling you, boy, it's true, guys. This stuff is weird. And if we have this much power, why use it to hurt each other? Why not use it to do good in this world? Why not do it to straighten out some things in this country? I just wanted to share this story with you guys. It's just weird. This lady spent 10 days in the morgue. And I'm one, guys, I don't mingle with all the extra, you know. But I want to know where she been, who you been with, and what were you doing with them? Did you hear when you were in the morgue? Did you hear your funeral? This is some really weird stuff. Wow, guys. I just want to tell you guys, thank you all so much. For the Haitians that are living in the DR, be careful, guys. The rules are set in place for a reason. And I'm not going to promote to break the rules because that is their country. One thing that I know I'm sensitive to and I understand for many of you guys that make decisions to travel, even through the Darien Desert, to go to Nicaragua, to go to Dominican Republic, is the fact that we're not being governed here. But be careful there. If you don't have to go somewhere, because it seems that it's pretty much what's happening in Haiti. You know, you need to be careful in certain areas when you can't go out. And I know many people say safety is better in Dominican Republic. That might be so. But is that safety for a Haitian person? Be careful. Fais précaution, peuple haïtien qui Saint-Domingue. Parce que comme nous, ouais, dans vidéo ça, dame nan volé, parce que immigration juste paraît à prendre moun, li connaît li pas légal, li tombe. Imagine un maman qui était 5 petites. 5! Non, tant comme ça. Non, un pays qui comme ça tout. Elle sorti à Haïti, bah la triste. Si vous avez un cœur ou pas capable de comprendre, misère haïtien. Et m'a souhaité que toute histoire ça yo a touché un peu nèg qui dirige le pays nous. Pour yo commencer représenter pays à même gens représenter frère ça. Parce que me kon gens nèg haïtien yé a frère. Et les bagages ou pas quitter passer devant porte la caille, c'est pour diriger pays à même gens. Et c'est pour représenter peuple haïtien même gens. Qu'on ait différence avec nous-mêmes et dominicains. Et on bagay moi te dit nous depuis te déplacer Saint-Domingue, yo remen yon ak l'autre. Qui on bagay que m'pa connaît si c'est dans histoire nous, si c'est misère nous te passé dans esclavage qui vient faire nous railler yon ak l'autre. Que nous a gagné qui était d'accord pour y rester esclave pendant 7 ans, on te gagné peu de saline tout sans l'ouverture dans mi-temps nous qui pas d'accord, la raille sable la sorti ou pas kon qui bon camper jodi. Mais nous même peuple haïtien, on bagay nous manquer amour pour yon ak l'autre. Pendant cette nation ouais qui a marché, c'est ça qui en premier yo bay yon ak l'autre, yo bay amour. Ça fait moi-même l'on n'importe gens m'a bali love là en premier parce que c'est ou même qui pour montrer que ou pas bon monde parce que moi vive Haïti, moi c'est haïtienne. C'est droit pour me aimer un l'autre haïtien. C'est droit pour m'aider un l'autre haïtien. Ou moun pas ka frapper n'importe moi pour me dire pas gagner si me gagne pendant moun nan dit ni grand coup parce que et là bon Dieu ka voyer test là pour peuple haïtien et pour nous aimer une à l'autre plus. Aime son testament parce que moi vive Haïti. So ka mande un peu moun de qui chan que moi vive et pour nous faire exemple ça tout. Et on connaît gen haïtien qui saisit leur aimer au trop. Parce que li pas un bagay que haïtien vient habitué avec, mais son bagay pour nous adopter. Et pour nous aider une à l'autre. Gen de ti moun wè ki nan quartier a mandel comment lié. Font ti blague avec. Et prier mande bon Dieu pour laver cœur. Parce que gen nan nous c'est un coup cœur pas bon depuis nan racine qui fait ou pas ka aimer l'autre monde parce que ou pas aimer tête ou. Et pour prier, moi chaque jour me prier me dit bon Dieu chita sous table cœur pour me aimer moun. Et même les moun fait mal, son moun qui tellement drôle tout. Depuis me dormi me lever sortir faire hier les affaires. Parce que moi-même, moi pas porter misère pour moun. Je finis à ça, je suis tranquille. Puis gros point on ka prend, peuple haïtien reste tranquille. C'est pour nous commencer à aimer une à l'autre, please. Et jour où que nous commençons à aimer, c'est ça Dominicain a fait, oui. Et ça fait yo ka camper, les gens yo camper, oui. Parce que sous le président campé comme ça c'est que peuple là. Parce que quoi ça Abinader a fait, la fait pour peuple là. Ça yo qui gagne l'argent, ça yo qui fait loi, ça yo cap mettre l'argent dehors pour faire pays. On bagay nous même pour nous apprendre tout. Remet une à l'autre. Remet pays nous belle. Puis l'on a regardé nous la fatra. Non, m'pa continuer trop. Mais peuple haïtien a souhait m'a quitter nous. On nous remet une à l'autre, please. On nous ba moi, please. Si ou gen tout pouvoir ça yo comme moi même moi pas bon Dieu, on nous utiliser pour un bon bagay. Gen de prend on konon gen on marche avec, fait un bon bagay pour délivrer pays avec. Moi même ta gen prend pas bon nous menti chéri, pas mal parler à moun ça fait ouais moi pas cham dans ami tay coller côté m'ta gen prend céder aide mal parler les m'river devant côté m'praler en chéri m'pral demander résultat dans pays ça tellement que nous pas bon nous plutôt faire mauvais bagay puis ça pas fond prend là ou toucher un peu que moun qui capable vinn mettre un bon hôpital dans pays et nous continuer vinn mettre un bagay qui pour aider pays en nous apprendre jou que peuple haïtien commence remer une à l'autre moi dis remer bien remer connais Jean Raymond petit comme pas toute maman remer mais maman qui remer yo papa qui remet qui pote petit ça depuis le fait parce que papa pote depuis le fait oui et pour nous remet une à l'autre pour apprendre pour nous pardonner une à l'autre et après une différence dans pays a commencé en tête juste en printe en que j'en nous dit nous remercions nous à soir oui I want to thank you guys so much. I'll be live again Wednesday. I'm depending on you guys for us to do some type of drive. I'm dépendé sur nous pour me faire bagay quand même dans pays à moi ça. Ça veut dire nous pas juste parler guys, moi pas qu'à faire ça me veut faire Haïti pour compte moi. Mettez-moi avec même si c'est $2 lié. Et nous connaissons montrer nous toute bagay. Et nous t'en me faire un peu geste avec une communauté dans le pays à moi ça. Il y a un bon titan nous pas bail guys. Nous pas dans politique, nous pas dans ceci affaire pays n'a réglé. Moi aimer nous guys. Love you all. You guys take care. Be kind to one another as I always share every time. And be the change you want to see guys. Fais sauve les ouais. Vive la vie autant que pays a déjà bon. On n'est pas frère Haïti petit ou non coin pour ta vraiment paix. Moi vivre tant que aux États-Unis il y a un problème. Haïtien pense aux États-Unis on juste prend la rue n'importe gens non. Mais non sens moi vivre tant que moi non boot town aux États-Unis. Parce que pour mettre trop pression dans la tête ou quand on va mourir dans le pays ça son bas connaît. Love you guys. Partagez live là. Until next time. Bonne nuit. Good night, everybody. Next time.